Full of dip, I'll be gone all day, baby, so please don't trip. I swear I'll lose my mind if you don't let me fish. And when he hit, dog, it's a dog, yeah. Dog, it's a toad.
I'm gonna go target largie. Might get a pike or two by accident, but that's, you know, okay. But they're definitely out. Like they're in this weird stage where some are on ledges waiting to come up, but like they're pushed up to like the ledges closest to shore. And then the big girls I've been seeing busting almost every night around dusk. And it's pretty intense, actually. This lake is interesting, this chain. It got infested by this weed called starry stonewort. And it just started sucking the oxygen out of the lake, man, killing fish off. But then they started combating it, and so the last 2 years it's been picking back up. And this year it's early still; it's early May for Michigan. That's early, but I've been seeing so many bait fish, just schools of them, and then little males all over the place. Probably yearlings. Even fry, well, not fry yet, but last year, fry all over the place. They're about to start spawning. Water is 60, let's see, give you exact reading. Actually, the water temperature went up 4 degrees in a day. It was 66 yesterday. So they're probably like starting to spawn. So the big girls might be up there today too. So let's see. I'm pretty stoked. But yeah, we'll have probably 2.5 hours to fish. I gotta look for the stump up here. There's a really bad stump up here. You can see it sticking out of the water. I don't know if you guys can see that. But yeah, so maybe the big girls have pushed up now too. But like I said, I was seeing them bust, and I caught like a 3 yesterday, which is okay for this chain. But they do get a little bit bigger than that. I'd say they top out probably around 6. But for Michigan, that's a big old girl. So let's get into it. So remember the bait fish I was just talking about? I don't know if you guys will be able to see them, but I want to try. You can only really see a couple pretty good, but they're everywhere, man. Pretty cool to see the lake. This chain anyways, because this used to be one of my favorite chains to fish in southern Michigan, at least, outside of St. Clair, obviously. But yeah, pretty exciting that they healed the lake from that weed. But we about to get into some. It's about, what time is it? Almost 6. So we'll have a solid 2.5, 3 hours. Look at this dummy. Look at this dummy. That is a jet skiing dog. Say hi, Rocco. My dad's struggling right now. Look at him. He's on the freaking dash, bro. That's Rocco and Larry. Living their best life in retirement. Alright, so remember when I was talking about those crazy ledges, or that they're on ledges? Look at how crazy these ledges are. It was just 3 feet. Now watch, it's just gonna go up and down. There's one right there. 2 sitting on the bottom. I just want to show you how crazy these ledges are. Now I'm gonna turn. It's like rolling hills under the water. Such a good spot for pre-spawn fish. Now we've gone about 10 feet. You can see them down there. And then right back up. And it just does that through this whole area. About 100 yards out into the lake. See, now back up to 4. Look at these ledges, man. So we're just going to, I'm rocking without a trolling motor right now. Can't believe I'm saying that. But so we're gonna go right out into the middle of this. Actually, we're gonna go a little bit more to the right because there's a good point over here. And we're just gonna anchor, cast on the ledge, but close enough to where we can still cast on into the shoal over here, the shallow area, and see what we get. Look at this. We're gonna go right about somewhere right here, right off of this point. There's an underwater point out there that we'll probably try after this spot. Look, bam. So we're gonna stay right here, point it up, and get the anchor rolling. All right, back shortly. So I was just filming. You guys missed a bunch of busting all over the place. But unfortunately, and I just dropped hopefully I don't drop my phone in the water. But man, they're all over the place, just busting right now. Fishing with suboptimal equipment. I used to have everything a bass fisherman could ever dream of, but you know, life happens. So the plan is to grind this YouTube. You see that? Hear that? I don't know if you heard it, but there was just a massive, massive break right behind me. But grind this YouTube till I can afford that stuff again, man. Had the detailed bass boat and everything, but can't reminisce on the past. We're gonna make it happen now. I might need to switch to a more like green pumpkin or something. Green pumpkin, something about it in Michigan. I don't know. They just love it here. The other day when I was fishing, the bass really liked when I would just limit the action, get it up enough, and then just let it fall and then sit for way longer than you'd think. And that's when I was getting my strikes. Dude, we might have to go out there. I keep hearing them behind me. Fishing with braid like this, I always recommend with finesse stuff. A lot of people may disagree, but I always recommend, man, braid to like a 6 to 10 foot, maybe not even, but at least 6 foot leader. So you can watch your line. I use yellow line for finesse stuff because you can just watch the line. So beautiful out here, man. Can't say enough how blessed I am with what I got in my past. How blessed I am to be able to do this. Unbelievable. Someday I want to start some kind of like, I don't know, outdoors or fishing hunting or just outdoors in general, survival, something. Dude, they are busting all over. This is crazy. Some kind of like outdoor youth thing just to get. So I feel like the way our youth's going these days, man. Not all of them, obviously, but if the world ended tomorrow, what would they do? I know what I'd do. Go fishing. I was using the Yamamoto Senkos the other day, man. They were killing it. These are just ones that I had in my tackle box. I ran through 2 whole bags the other day, if that tells you anything out here. Maybe they want something more active. Let's try a little jerkity jerk up in here. A little jerk. Jerkity jerk. Another bus right there. Come on now. Come on, Cole. Bro, I can hear them all over the place. Alright.
See what we can do with this guy. Try to get it up a little shallower. Normally I fish a jerkbait with braid and a leader too, but I use a mono leader on a jerkbait. I think my anchor might be drifting, but that's alright because we need to get closer to the drop off anyways. Alright, we're going to reposition into a better little area before these guys over there take it. Cannot wait to get the trolling motor back up, man. This is for the birds, but you know what? We make it happen, right? Anybody can make a good day fishing. Alright, let's go out to this point I was talking about where I just saw him busting. Oh my gosh, look at that. That looks pretty dang good. But I'm going to go with my first instinct. See a couple of them on the bottom there. Now watch. Down. There's two. I see 2, 3 down there. Now it's going to go back up. And right out straight to here is a point, underwater point. And then back up towards the land where I just was. That's all shallows because they're about to spawn, you know. Like I said, the water temperature's gone up 4 degrees in the last day, literally 24 hours. So they might be up. Ooh, that looks good right there. I'm gonna mark that. Is that a school or a weed? No. First instinct, Cole. First instinct. Out to the point. Right hither. Let's get right on the edge of that bad boy. And another drop. And then I'm pretty sure comes out to about right in front of us right now. Maybe I passed it. We're about to find out. That's for dang sure. Let's drive in a circle and see. Oh, damn. You see those fish right there? I'm going to try to catch those guys. They're right underneath the boat right now. Let's get this anchor in. They're deeper than I would have thought. Maybe those are those big girls that I'm waiting to push up. Thought for sure I just lost the anchor. Drop shot would be really nice right now. But I don't have one on me. Pretty sure gotta be patient, let that sink. There's Dad Father. Shut. I just saw a whole school of them right here.
So my phone died. Got a few strikes, but I moved. We're right on a ledge now, and it's getting into like prime time. So we should be on something in a minute. I might have to set something up for you guys to see me. But we shall overcome. Proper preparation prevents poor performance, folks. We are on the money spot right now, and it's prime time. So, I don't know. Fishing gods, give me a good video. I'm feeling fishy, though. I think they might have all pushed up, man. That 4-degree weather change. I know there's fish right here. I know there is. There's weeds on the bottom, on a drop off right by shallow water, pre-spawn, 70-degree water. Well, that was a hit. Same spot. My hook good. Alright. So that's a good sign. We know we're doing something right. Right to the same spot. Something about that wacky worm, man. I don't know. But they love it. Well, if you look at that, maybe that was a pike. Oh no, didn't take the hook. That's a sign I should throw the jerk bait. Actually, no, you know what? We're not. We're gonna stick with what we're at. I'm gonna put you guys where you can see me. But we shall persevere. Come out probably Wednesday if it doesn't rain. Or maybe tomorrow morning. Boston. There's one. Yep, they're shallow. They are shallow. See, just stick with it, man. Not a big. Oh my gosh. That is a monster rock bass. That is not what I expected. But what the heck? He freaking choked it too. Look at this freaking. Look at that. He choked it. All right, bye-bye. Get back in there. Maybe we're onto something. Not expecting the rock bass, but they move similar. That was a big one for a rock bass. Doesn't feel big, but hey, we're on. They're up shallow. No doubt about it. Are you kidding me? The rock bass are up shallow. Not this target species, but it is what it is. Let's get a largie now. I know they're with them. Here. Try one more shallow, then we'll go to this ledge again. Then we'll throw the frog a couple times because I've seen them busting around here a lot. But they're not busting like they were yesterday, which makes me think they're spawning. Or about to. Oh, he didn't take it. Little guys nibbling up. Gotta watch that line. I never would have saw that hit if it wasn't for that line. One more cast, we're gonna throw the jerkbait in there. Then we're gonna hit the ledge. Then we gotta get back so we don't get caught in the dark. We gotta go through a gnarly tunnel with gnarly currents. Saw one right next to me. Let's see if I can get him. Yeah, right there. I know you're there, dude. I know you're there, dude. Alright, jerkbait time. I don't know if I'm gonna throw the frog because I'm not seeing them like I was. But I know they're in here, but we're gonna need to get a reaction out of them. There's definitely still down some like right on the off the edge of the shallows too. Wish we had some more time. We'll be back out here tomorrow though. There's one. Maybe. No, lost him. That's what we call a grass bass. boats are moving out of my spot, so I'm gonna be able to go to the good spot in a second. Gotta be patient, let that thing sink when you're fishing like this, man. A lot of people start working it too quick. They sink slow, but that's when they usually hit. Take it again. Dang, you hear that? You probably can't, but they're busting. Pick the top water up right at dusk, probably. Or dawn, or dusk, yeah. That's gonna go where I wanted to go. And I know they're in here, bro. I just know it. Let me see the action on this guy. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty damn good. Yep. Alright. Try to go a little shallow. Right on the edge. Deceiving. Gotta throw the jerk bait around. So let me set you guys somewhere where you can see me better. We're gonna throw the old jerkity jerk around for a minute. I slammed a couple giant rock bass, but my phone was dead for that. And then I caught about a 3-pounder, maybe 2.5, right on a ledge like I was thinking. So I threw the worm out there, and the rock bass hit, and it hit again. I was like, dang, they are up shallow. This little 4-degree water temperature change pushed them up, maybe, you know. Even though rock bass move a little differently than bass, but sort of similar. But then my instincts were telling me, dude, just throw on this ledge because it looked really good, and I thought I could see like 4 or 5 fish on it. I had to dip because it was getting dark. I really didn't want to, but then this big girl just slammed it. Uh-oh. There's a stump. Please don't hit. Please don't hit. Okay. Anyways, I will show you guys her when I get home. I'm about to just go through the gnarliest tunnel ever. It is so hard on this current, this tunnel for some reason, because the current pushes you into it and sideways. So you really have to compensate well. You guys will see a lot in the upcoming videos that have tripod, Prespawn, all that stuff. But yeah, so we didn't get skunked. We caught 3 fish in about an hour and a half of fishing, which was about all we had because we had to play with the camera and whatnot, and get to our spot. Well, just not those things that make more. That's the show. So let me focus. I will turn the camera back on when we get to the little tunnel, so you can see how gnarly it is. It's not that bad. Like if it was still water, it'd be easy. Look at this thing. What do we do? Right or left? Right or left? I think I'm gonna go left because it looks bigger and there's less current that way. But yeah, Pretty gnarly. Anyways, filming will get better, I promise, but just come along with the ride, man. I'm gonna do this every day. I tried the corporate thing. I went to college, had a rough past, talk about that later. But then I grinded, tried the corporate thing, man, tried the hustling thing, hard, 60, 70-hour weeks. It's not enough. Economy, YouTube economy. Cousins to make anything shake. So I'm just gonna fish. I'm about to release a bass by your dock. Anyways, remember that bass I was talking about? That I thought I lost? Or that the phone died for? Pretty decent, it's like a 3-pounder. Yeah, it's decent. Close to 3. Probably a little shorter. Anyways, the phone died for that. I wanted to show you I didn't suck at fishing. What? She might. It's a female. Yeah, for sure. All right. Anyways, we're going to release her. Here she goes. And there she goes. All right. Anyways, we caught 2 rock bass and that guy in about an hour and a half. So not horrible, not horrible. It's too much. It's way too much. I can't handle it. Oh no. Are you done? Thought we were gonna have a little more time to fish, but it turned out we didn't. It took us longer to get to the spot than I thought it would. We caught 2 rock bass after the phone died, but one of them was a monster, which you guys could have seen it. And then that bass you saw at the end, I didn't get the hook sets because my phone kept dying. I am never going out without multiple sources of power and batteries again. That is so annoying. Like I said, proper preparation prevents poor performance, friends. But if you haven't gotten a chance to hit that notification bell or subscribe button, please do. I know it seems like a small gesture, but it really does help creators a lot more than people know. It's easy to do. I'd appreciate it. Anyways, do what makes you tick. And nothing else.
Big bucks and fish. When I feel the strike, all I scream is don't. I just spent a paycheck on tackle. Don't tell my wife it's all okay when they're hitting my bait. I'm gonna live right now. There's no time to wait. There's a giant on the bed, so don't. It's a donkey. Don't. It's a toad.